Hello, all you amazing and wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel. IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some more Cosmoteer. So with that being said, I made a few minor changes simply because I made a video about how to obtain money quickly, or credits. And essentially it comes down to copper and coils and hypercoils. So you use basically a boatload of copper to make hypercoils, so you can sell the hypercoils for a pretty decent amount of money. I think we ended up making about 550,000 around there. And then I decided after that to start farming for some of the rare resources because it'll help us in the long run when it comes to upgrading our ship. And as you can see, I got a bunch of processors, diamonds, and storage. So with that being said, we have all these production facilities now. I basically just expanded the ship outwards a little bit. You can see where it bows in right here. Used to be straight down, look a little bit more boxy. But we're going to be moving on to our next phase. So our next area is going to be this one. And I'm not going to even try to pronounce it and sound stupid. But it's level 7 to level 9. So if you remember, this one went up to level 6. So 7 would be the next jump. So let's go ahead and find the hyper jump, which will most likely be up here. I think this one is where we need to go. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. We're going to get all the way over here, start our hyper jump, and I will see you guys when we get there. All right, so here we are at the hyperdrive, and all we got to do is wait for this to power up and then engage. Not a big fan of the sound it makes when you do hyperdrive, but it is what it is. Can't be perfect all the time. And we are now at a new star system. So the first station here, I'm assuming is level 7. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3 other stations to visit after this one. Doesn't look like it's too much bigger, probably about the same size. But let's go ahead and head to the base here. What are you doing, bud? You're literally stuck in the little thing here. Anyway, come over here, bud. All right, let's go ahead. Speed up, go this way. And let's keep an eye on him. So we already have a ship incoming, but we're going to go ahead and just not worry about him. We're going to get to where we need to go and continue moving along with our story here. Looks like there's a discoverable Jesus base over here. So if we come over here, this one's level 9. So typically when you find these places, they don't let you do anything more than purchase or sell stuff. So it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get out of here. We got another question mark here. Let's go see what that is, and then we will head over here. Let's go ahead and see if this guy is level 7. He is, and he is named Dread. So it looks like he has 2 strong shields, an assload of weapons, 2 cockpits. We might be in trouble here. This is our first level 7 fight. We were taking on level 6s pretty easily. Granted, we should have twice the amount of shields as him. However, he seems to have a lot more firepower than us. But let's go ahead and see what happens. So let's go ahead. Let's focus on his weapons that are outside of his shields first. Bring ourselves back in for these lasers. And then maybe we'll take out the shields. Let's slow it down. Where are we at? Slow it down even more. Let's see what destruction we could do. Looks like our shields are holding up. We already took out some of his weapons. Our shields are not struggling at all. Good to see. Taking out his weapons. No problems there. And so far we took out all of his cannons. There we go, all of his cannons. Now we'll work on the lasers. We can speed this up a little bit now. I think we're doing pretty good. I don't think we're going to have any trouble with this ship from here on out. So we're at 1x speed. And we're just devastating him. He does have the flat cannon here, but it doesn't seem to help him out. He's got 2 reactors. Let's go ahead and take out the reactors, I guess. There we go. Ship destroyed. So, we handled that pretty well. Let's see how much damage we ended up taking. We did get through our shields at one point, but we have the backup here. And, he did a decent amount of damage, but it wasn't anything to, write home about. So, we should be fine. Let's go ahead and loot all this. All right, so here we are at the base. Let's go ahead and hail them. We visited here. Quest complete. Let's go ahead and accept all these new quests. Looks like we somehow already achieved one, which is good. Gives us 28 fame. Exploration, we'll take that one. We'll hire anybody that we can. Let's sell some of the stuff that we don't need. We're going to hold on to a lot of our tri-steel for now. I'll say 400. We're going to hold on to the diamonds, processors, all that fancy stuff. And I think what we're going to do is upgrade our ship. Even though we did not have any trouble with the level 7, it would be nice if we didn't have to worry about much at all. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go to blueprints. And I'm actually going to show what I plan on doing. So hopefully it'll be quick. Let's undo all that. For those that don't know, undo is Control Z. Let's go back to blueprint. And I want to go to the selector tool here. That's what I want. So go ahead and grab these all the way up to here. Cut that out. And we're going to move it up to about here, I think. That looks good. Copy these beds back to where they were. Let's turn on mirror mode. Put our doorways back in. All right, so these gotta be rotated. There we go. Put our doors back in. And what my plan is, I'm thinking we could put in some more lasers for sure, but I want to do the prisms, I think it is. Ion beams and the ion prisms. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Ooh, we're going to need some more room there, huh? All right, so let's go ahead back to the selector. We're going to select this whole entire group. We're going to cut it again, and we're going to move it up even more this time. Like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some ion beams. Rotate. There we go. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our selector tool. Grab all this. Cut it again. We're going to move it up 1. And then we can get another ion in here. So, like so. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I've never actually used ions before. And we're going to find out. go ahead and build all this. Build all this. Just gonna fill this all in real quick. There is a plan. We're just gonna fill this all in, and then we can get rid of stuff later if needed. Escape. We'll move these up one, just like this. Put another ion beam in here. Again, as I've said, I have never done this before, so it's going to be a learning process. I'm pretty sure the damage is reduced every time you use one of these prisms. And I'm sure there's a more available, I don't want to say available, there's a more easier way to use these, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can do. So I'm thinking right inside the shield here is a good spot for it. So we're going to have one firing on both sides. And we're going to go ahead and put up some more structures on the outside here. Like I said, we can always delete them afterwards. And what I'm thinking is we can have some extra armor on the outside. Put it right. Let's do a twofer. Two layers of armor here. So we'll go straight down, maybe to here. Oh, we can't cut that off. Hold on. We need that there. And then we could at least make these look better by doing this. Like so. Like so. There we go, something like that. Add the armor again. Don't necessarily need this much armor per se, but I want to see how it works. Plus, I also want to avoid if missiles decide to come around the ship. I don't want them taken out like this one, and then it won't be able to shoot. So we're going to put some extra in there, just in case. At least for now, until we get the test running and everything done. We're going to add one more of these. Down here. Let's put in all the doors. We need corridors. I'm going to put in the doors. Something like that. Could do this. See how it works out. We need to add doors for these since we moved them. And we can have... Actually, let's go ahead and move you guys over like this. And then we can have a hallway here. That way they don't have to walk into the reactor here in order to come down this location. So let's keep it like that. We got extra beds in here. We're going to need a lot more people in here. Looks like they require 2 crew per ion beam here. So we might be a little overdoing it. Or maybe we should get rid of some of these. Let's go ahead and do that. We don't need... Hopefully, won't need all of these. Put some armor here for now. Just until we can get these ion beams tested. Let's get rid of... I kind of want to get rid of the disruptors. They're so far away from power. But let's hold on to them for now. And we're going to need a bunch of people for gunners. So... yeah, we need 10 people here. We're going to need to adjust those. Well, I think we're going to test them without setting these up just yet. And we need doors up here. Like so. So we'll just fire these guys for now. Those 5 and these 3, which would be 8 apiece on each side. And I've seen how sometimes they can have these on an angle. So I'm thinking, oh, we go ahead and make it so. Somehow we can't. Insufficient resources. We need diamonds, which we have, but we can go ahead and hop in here and take out the ones that we're not going to use. Gonna need a lot of diamonds. We have a decent amount, so I don't know. We have 12 maybe? Oof. So we could do something like that. And we gotta get rid of these for now. Oh, right there. And then we'll just put these until we can get some more diamonds, which is perfectly fine. Always want to go overboard. But it's going to be pretty amazing to see my idea come to fruition eventually. So let's go ahead and just fill this in real quick. We have plenty of armor on the outsides here. They're probably going to shoot straight for the reactor, which is guarded by the shields. So unless we get attacked from the side, we should be fine. We'll fix this corner later. And I plan on adding like a wing to add more jets and stuff in the future. However, we should probably let it rock as is because we're running out of people. So we got rid of 4 of these and we picked up 6 of these altogether, which is okay. We're going to need some more gunners, that's for sure. Go ahead and make it so. We're going to change some of the crew up. And we need gunners here. And we'll do gunners on both these sides. And the rest will be power crew. There we go. And we'll see how this works out for us. So the front and the back are still split. So that's good. And we'll see how this works out. So, right, so we forgot some doors. Let's go ahead and make sure those are on. Looks like we don't have power for some of these. We're going to need to transfer some crew, I think. So let's transfer this entire room over to here. Let's transfer this entire room over to here. And let's see what happens. We got some gunners in there now. We need some more, though. Got a bunch of people down here. Let's go ahead and grab these. Need to move some crew around. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. 6 there. Let's move you here then. Let's move you both to this side. We need some more power guys up here, so let's go ahead and grab both of you. We'll put both of you up in the power location here. And basically just to make sure that we are not running out of power. Last thing we want to do is run out of power. Alright, looks like everything is on and operational. It's hard to tell if we're being protected or not over here, so I might have to move some things around. But that's how you learn. You got to test it. So I like the idea. It's a rough draft, really. It's not completed. Obviously, I can make it look a lot better, but we're going to go see if it even functions. So I think we got to move these firstly and see if we can aim these. Oh, we can. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Pretty freaking loud if I do say so myself. There we go. There we go. And then we will adjust this prism and this prism. We will fire at target. Make sure all of these are fire at target. All right. I think we're ready to test it out. Just make sure that we have everything else ready. I think we are okay. Why is nobody over here? Because there's no door. There we go. That should be good. And I believe that solves all of our problems. So, we use a lot of our diamonds. That's perfectly fine. Let's go see what kind of damage we can do. So, got a bunch of quests. Go ahead and bang out this one first. We are moving a little bit slower. We did add a lot to our ship. However, in the long and grand scheme of things, we should be doing all right. So, here we go. First ship. Speed this back up a little bit. Speed it back up. He's chasing this guy out of the area over here. Oh, let's slow down. This is a level 9. He's going to be right in between us. And this guy is a level 7. So let's go ahead and fire upon this guy. Let's go ahead and see if we can take out the shield quickly. Slow this down. And let's see if these lasers even turn on. So far, no. Alright, so why aren't you guys firing? Maybe I need you to fire at will and the prisms to target. Does not seem to be firing. Shoot the powerful beam ion energy in the fixed direction. Damage is lower at longer range. Can be shot into an ion beam prism to redirect its angle. Alright. Redirects angles of incoming ion beams, aiming them at enemy ships or other ion beam prisms. Oh. Why aren't you firing then? There we go. There's one. There's two. Fired for a little bit. What's going on here? Well, he's decimated. Thank you, blacksmith. You are our friend. Definitely have to try and see what we can do without help. So, go ahead and loot this up. I'll go to the next area, and we will try again with our own weapons. Alright, so here we are at the next location. Another ship to our right, but we're not worried about him. Comes for us, we'll go for him, but until then, we're going to take out this fugitive. And we have a bounty. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Let's speed up. Turn it down to half. And we have another level 7 ship. Let's go ahead and target right here. And then right. Let's go down the line from here to here. Oh, wrong button. So take care of that one first. And shift click all these. Shift click that guy. Got a lot of lasers. And let's go up to half speed and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get fired up and ready to go. He's firing before us. What's going on here? Why aren't our fire? Fire at will, damn it. Why aren't we firing here? Oh, I think I see the problem. Hold on. For some reason, these guys need to be targeting here. Again, you have to target here, where there's no straight line to go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Hopefully it's not too late. Let's see what happens. It did take out one of our shields. Luckily, he's not aiming at our cannons or our lasers. Ooh. If we would have figured this out a little bit quicker, we wouldn't have had this problem. So, we are quickly out of power. Where are our people? You guys. Adjust you. Unfortunately, it's a learning curve, so we need to get power to these guys. We definitely had more people up here before. The priority should definitely be the laser. Let's edit these roles. Job priorities. And We'll put disruptor at 7. Point defense at 7. That means they should go straight for the ion emitter. So escape. Hopefully we have enough armor to get through this. There's one of them. So let's go ahead and select these again. We're about to have one blow up. Take out this. All right. So this is going to be a failed attempt, but basically we learned something here. So since I did not, in fact, set these, they were trying to function as like the targeting prism, so to speak. And since they were trying to target, they were not in line and not allowing us to fire. But now that we know this, we should have our problem solved. So let's go ahead and run back to our autosave real quick. This should be right before we get to the asteroids, or right before we get to the bounty here. And if we go ahead and adjust these quickly before we even get into the fight to here, have them lock in place, we can have these then firstly be number 1, have them fire at target, have these fire at will, basically, because they're going to fire into these anyway, and these are going to focus on the target. It says we need more people. So maybe this was before we had moved all our people, which is fine. Let's go ahead and move this whole group over to here. We're going to move these guys. Just move them both. We need to focus on our weapons here. Have you. There's 6 there. There's 2 there. There's 2 there. So where are these other yellow guys? Oh, there they go. So we don't need any more yellow. But now that we've fixed everything beforehand, any issues we have with that fight should no longer happen. So let's go ahead and jump in. And if we fixed our problem, we should be doing very well. So let's go ahead and find out. Let's jump in. Come straight for us. Speed it or slow it down. And now that we have everything figured out, we could probably even go straight for this and then take this out, because he seems to be doing the most damage for sure. And then after that, we'll take out this laser, and then we'll just go straight down the line here. Take out these shields. And let's see how the fight goes this time. So if we learned, which I think we did, this fight should be way easier than it was last time. There we go. Look at those lasers. Lasers full speed ahead. Straight into the shield. Shield's gone. Straight into his ion. His ion is gone, and there goes the entire ship. So we definitely learned from that process, and we definitely were more successful this time. And that is part of the game, is learning how to use new weapons. I do see everyone using the cannons, hyper cannons. I think they're hyper cannons. Hold on, let me go check before I sound stupid. The rail guns. Sorry. So yeah, I see everyone using these, and I definitely want to do that. But I don't want to be like everybody else either. So I want to try these lasers out, see how this holds up for us, and we'll give this a test run, and if it works out, well, it works out for a while, and if not, then maybe we'll adjust. But I definitely have room for a lot more lasers, and we could definitely potentially make this a very good, viable option. So, keep in tune, and we'll find out. But for now, we can only man what we have, and this is all we have for now, and we're making it work. I mean, those lasers seem to dig through way quicker than the other lasers that we had. And so far, so good. So let's go ahead and get some of these quests done. We will move on to the next level 7 facility, if there is one. And we'll continue along with our progress here. All right, so we completed 2 of those quests. Pretty much the only ones that were here other than destroy a pirate base. We're going to go ahead and turn these in. See what people we can get. We can hire 9, so that's always a plus. Get rid of some of the materials that we don't need. We don't need 1,000 pieces of metal. Don't need HE rockets. We can get rid of extra metal. Sell as much as we can. And we have a bunch of resources at our expense. Let's go ahead and buy some diamonds. We have 85 freaking processors to sell if we need to. We have 22 uranium. Bunch of stuff we could sell if we need to, but let's buy these diamonds and we'll move on to the next area. We could go for the pirate base, but I want to go ahead and go to the next station quick. Hopefully, check our quests here. Doesn't actually give us one, so let's go ahead and see if they have another quest quick. And let's see if it takes us to one of these specifically. Let's go ahead and hail them. Doesn't pick one specifically, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and head to this one. So it's closer. We got something on the way, and that's what we're planning. So let's go there. We'll pick up those quests, and we'll see how our ship fares against whatever level those are. Looks like we found a target area. Let's go ahead and see what level this hunter is. Or this pirate is, I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and slow this down. We'll go to half speed. We have a rising star, tier 7. Has not spotted us just yet. Let's go ahead and focus our attack. Oof, lots of cannons. Let's focus on the big guys first. Go down the line. Like this. Then like this. Then take out the shields. Let's see how this goes. So we're going to take out the ones that aren't in the shield first. Blast through those. Like so. That one's getting melted. And apparently we took them out that quickly. So that's a good thing. At least that level 7 ship, or at least that type of level 7 ship, we have no worries of. Let's go ahead and loot all this up, and we'll head to the base. Alright, so here we are at another base. It seems like they're fighting off some people. We have a rising star here. Let's go ahead and see if we can take out this control room quickly. Guess not. He turned around. Let's do the same thing we did last time. Take care of these guns. Shoot down the sides. And then lasers, or shields, if we can. Let's go ahead and face this guy. We lost one of our lasers already. That's not good. Took care of him. Let's repair. Come back down for the finishing blows down here. Got lots of resources over here. He's down. Take out the platform base. And there we go. We are completed. Look at all this stuff we can get. So I'm going to go ahead and loot all this stuff up after we pick up our stranded guy over here. And we're going to loot all this stuff up, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so I went ahead and looted everything. Let's go ahead and grab these quests here. Like so. We completed one already. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Let's go ahead and grab our crew that we can get. And we're going to go ahead and wait to turn this in until we hit the cap for level 7, which was 610. That'll give us an extra 75 fame. Should give us a bunch of people. So let's go ahead and complete all of these other quests in this area before we go ahead and loot those up. So let's go ahead and sell this guy some stuff. Sell you that. Let's try to see if we can take out this power supply here. We have lots of armor, so we shouldn't have an issue here. And his power is dead, so we are victorious. Now, we did just sell everything, so we can't really repair, but since we... Alright, so this quest, however, is level 8. So if we go ahead and look at our quest real quick, we have 2 level 8 fugitive bounties. So what I did is I went ahead and moved our shields over just a little bit. It gave us a little bit of extra armor right in this area. And it also kind of matches. I kind of like how it matches there. And hopefully added more lasers. So I added some more lasers. I put in a few more energy people to transfer the energy. I designated this large reactor core to all of these. And I'm hoping that'll solve a lot of our issues. I do believe I'm going to end up deleting these small reactor cores here on both sides and put in a capacitor. Reason being is they'll start focusing on those points instead of the center where most of my armor and defense is. So I think I'll end up getting rid of those, and we'll see how this fight goes. So, like I said, level 8. It's a pretty tough fight, but let's get into it, and we'll see if we can take them out. Pause. Slow it down to half speed. Let's drag this out to our laser range. And then let's focus on these cannons. And then these lasers. And maybe those shields. Let's see how this goes. Like I said, he's level 8. Phalanx 3 heavy escort. But if we can get our lasers going and our shields to stay, we shouldn't have too much trouble here. We have one going. Why isn't the other shooting? There we go. Took those out. Let's go ahead and see if we can take out these shields. They are trying to target in the sides here. Let's see if we can take out these lasers. One laser down. Second laser almost down. They're definitely doing some damage to us. But if we can get these lasers down. There we go. Move over to the next ones. If we can get these lasers down, we'll be A-okay, I think. They are trying to take out our reactor cores here, but as you can see, we're still able to fire. Although we are losing some people, so might have to go back to the drawing board for this one. Alright, so we took out the lasers. Let's go back to 1 speed. And let's take out these guys. Maybe if we can take out their weapons, we can repair, and then just finish what we're started. There we go, almost there. Almost there. There we go. Now we can just attack the power core. He's got nothing to hit us with. We're all but victorious. And let's go ahead and repair. Oof, that's a heavy repair. Let's finish this fight, see if we can loot him up. Quick little repair, just do this. Let's get out of that. See if we can take this guy down. And apparently our large reactor blew up. All right, so let's go here. Fire all this. Fighting fires here, literally. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and loot up all this stuff. See if we can repair, and we will move on. All right, so we are back. Definitely gonna go ahead and probably get rid of those. Go ahead. Construction blocked by another ship. Of course it is. There we go. All right, here we are at our last destination, our last quest, a level 8 bounty. Let's go ahead and see if we can take this guy out. Pull in here. He's coming right for us. Slow down. And what do we have here? It's called a Swift Wing. And it definitely looks swift. Boatload of cannons. Let's take out his shield immediately. And if we can penetrate right through that freaking reactor right there, we are victorious. He does got a lot of weapons. But if we can beat him to the punch, we will be A-okay. Apparently we have another piece of ship in front of us. Took out that. Took out the reactor. Come on. There we go. And he is down. So let's just go ahead and loot all this. And we are completed with this station's quest. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go all the way up to the next station up here. Right here. And then we are going to see what quests they have. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so here we are at the station. Turns out this station is level 10. However, I don't think the quests will be. So yeah, most of them are level 8 and 9. You go ahead and receive that payment. Let's go ahead and accept all of these. And I believe that'll be it for this episode. So in the next episode, I plan on, I want to say beautifying the outside of the ship here. I want to add wings for more engines and possibly more lasers. So it's not bad. It's working, but I think it could work a little bit better. And that's what I'm going to aim for in the next episode. But with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, could you please leave a like? And if you also learned something, please leave a like. But with that being said, if you want to see more of this content of Cosmoteer or content that I create in general, please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.